Yeah, no.
Oh, we are live. Yeah, but like I said, man, the puppet's there to cover up a bunch of these stupid faces.
Well, see, I don't know how bad the face is that you use me to cover up, but I'd cover up the face that's right above Harley Cameron.
Oh, come on, Manny, God damn it! I thought
Not
about it.
you,
I
not
know who you're
you.
talking. I know exactly who you're talking about. What do you mean, not you? I thought about that one. I thought about putting my face over that one. Then I was like, nah, let it stay. Let it stay.
No, so history's going to prove that this atrocious looking man, possibly woman,
That's a woman. It's a woman.
possibly an in between.
No, it's a woman, Manny. Stop it. Stop being evil. Okay? Stop being evil. I'm a
So
good person.
welcome everyone to the Untitled Manny and Marcus show. If you've noticed, I'm talking a little bit softly today
No.
because I have a furry friend on my desk, and I'm
Is
not
this one
talking
of
about my
those?
penis.
This show's terrible. This is already in the toilet. Making fun of fat women and then talking about his penis. This right away. Saturday has won, people. I'm Marcus, the man of $1,000, the grand finale, or whatever you call me these days. But you know
I'm
what? I
Lord.
have no affiliation with the Sharpton Wrestling Podcast. I'm a guest. I'm a guest.
I'm Lord Manny Hayes, the racially ambiguous one, and I can't move my camera down. But this is Rika,
That's the dog. The dog is going to save the channel.
the dog that will save the channel when they're eventually awake.
Yes. Never awake at this time. Betty, today is a very special episode. It's our 13th day of Black History Month. And I think it's time for us to give our favorite black moment. I don't know. I don't feel like doing that. Never mind. I didn't
You
prepare
can't
for
put
that.
people on the spot with that.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was going to do. Give me your favorite black moment in history. Not even in
Um,
wrestling. Black moment.
I think one of my favorite black moments in wrestling,
Nope. I want
outside
to
of
history.
Kofi Mania, um, Ahmed Johnson chasing Farouk with a 2x4 during the Royal Rumble.
You know what? It's not enough. It's not enough years to go by that people don't honor the name of Ahmed Johnson. For those who weren't alive for that run,
Exactly.
you had a belief that this man was going to be a black world champion, even though he was absolutely terrible.
His promos never made sense.
His underwear always went up his ass. And he was
He was
that
always
dude. He was that dude. He looked like he was going to be that dude.
he was always some form of banged up.
Yeah.
Like the first time he debuted, clean bill of health. Ever since that, it was he either had some wraps or tape or
Yeah.
everything
But
tape.
he was always injured. He was always injured. And you know why I want to bring up the Black History Month right now, Manny? Because
Why?
you know what? I see no acknowledgement from either wrestling promotion about Black History Month.
Do you know what? That's true. And I don't.
Like in previous years, we would get something.
For me, I still don't like that it's in this month. This is a terrible month. It's the shortest month of the year.
Yeah.
And I kind of like that it's acknowledged in October in the UK because it is a long month. It's actually 31 days.
Yeah. But it's America, man. It's the most racist country in the world, probably. Or at least in the top running. It's always up in the contention. It's always
I want to know
number
stats.
30 in the Rumble.
I need stats. I need stats of the most racist countries in the world. So if anyone can pull me up some stats. Yeah, if someone can pull me up stats if you're in the chat. And then email them to the show and let me know if you email them to the show. We'll run through those stats afterwards.
Spain and Italy got us.
No, I think a lot of Asian countries. People
They
know.
Would.
Asian countries are quite racist.
You got any news, Manny?
I don't think the biggest news is obviously Ricky Starks jumping from AEW to NXT, WWE within a day or less than that. I believe he was signed about 4 weeks ago. or we possibly even later. But I did read Hulk Hogan and his beer is being sued, which is hilarious.
Yes, by a real American, right? Hopefully it's a real American.
No,
Hogan can't
apparently
prove that he's a real American. That would be
something
the
along
best
the
part.
lines. Something along the lines of someone went to one of their sponsored events and had a drink thrown at them, at their head, or something along those lines. I wasn't really fully paying attention when I was listening to it this morning.
Oh. Well, good for Hogan. May they take every dime from him and everybody that runs that company and get that piss beer off the market right away.
Yeah.
On the Ricky Starks deal, what do you think? Think he's Ricky Starks? They refuse to say his name.
Yeah, that's what I wrote in the notes today. It was like even the announcers refused to say his name, but you have to bring him in as Ricky Starks.
They bring him in as Ricky. Yeah, I think that they just have the contract done. I mean, there's no way he could have probably signed that contract in the amount of time he was given. He was released 24 hours basically before he showed up at NXT.
There's plenty of time. There's plenty of time.
What, to just sign it, to draw it up and sign it?
Yeah, I reckon as soon. I reckon.
We gotta talk about money. We gotta talk about money, man. We gotta talk about money. We gotta talk about money.
It's correct to put him in. It's correct to put him in NXT right now.
Okay.
Because it seems like the main event scene and the WrestleMania plans going forward is kind of set. They kind of know what they're doing. So throwing him in on the main roster, he'd get lost, and then you go. Then the conversation becomes, oh, the AEW jump didn't pan out for you, did it? That's the conversation that's going to start happening. So putting him in NXT,
that's not the conversation. Triple H don't like black wrestling. It's just a conversation.
Yeah, but Ricky Starks is kind of ambiguous.
Carmelo.
Ricky Starks is kind of ambiguous.
He's kind of black, man. He's kind of black.
Nah, he speaks like he's black, but he also looks like he could be from the Philippines.
Nah, he's Creole. He's from New Orleans. I know it. I see it in his eyes. But I don't think a contract was drawn up, and that's why they didn't say his name. It's not like they don't have the rights to his name yet, or he hasn't agreed to the money that they were going to do for using his name, or something along those lines. I bet you some finer details that they needed to work out before they did it, and that's why they went the safe route of do not say any names, but you can do the Scott Hall route. You know who I am, but you don't know why I'm here.
Yeah, and then obviously, I think there's no one actually to go. There's no one to face over Femi after Grayson Waller and Austin Theory, so it makes sense because I don't need Trick in the main event scene anymore. Well, he's had 2 title reigns, and I think they're both trash.
Yeah, I think Trick needs to move on for where he's at right now. Anyway, I think he's just waiting for the post-Mania call up.
Yeah.
So he's just lingering around. Like, I'm pretty sure that they may not even debut Jordan Grace till they're on the road to Stand and Deliver or something. Or after.
Yeah, I think they're gonna play off this TNA versus WWE kind of thing with her, and she's the middle person.
She has to pick a side.
Yeah. In other news, TK bragging that Grand Slam Australia is their biggest gate ever, not including All In. Yeah, because they're charging a fortune for that, and then they sold about 10 to 11,000 tickets, even though they were charged at stadium level show price.
Yeah, so it's funny how open the prices work. Yeah, it's just like the WWE when they did their Netflix. It's the largest gate in WWE history and all that. No one's paid this much money to ever see Monday Night Raw ever.
It's the best collision ever. This is the most expensive collision ever.
Yeah, this will go down as the greatest collision episode of all time. That was never a pay-per-view. Never.
They would have called it a pay-per-view if it sold to 50,000. You know they would have.
Yeah, they never planned on doing a collision. Never. They were like, oh, we're just gonna do pay-per-view, fuck it. And then it was like, oh, this isn't working out. All right, it's not working out. We're going to smaller show. And you know what? Since they fucked us over, we're going to fuck them over. We're giving them tag matches galore.
So outside of that, not much else of wrestling is going on. So you have something planned. Do you want to do that first, or are we doing the show first?
Sure, at the end. We do the show first.
All right. Dynamite.
Yeah, stay tuned to the end of the show, though.
Yeah, it opened with Max Caster claims he has traded that he is the best wrestler alive. Claims he was the true mastermind behind the Acclaimed. Has an open challenge which is answered by Hangman Page. After running away, he gets hit with a buckshot lariat for the win.
Here's my question: who allowed this trademark to get through?
I don't know.
Like,
Second of all, who signs it off?
No, but I don't care about the people signing off. You got the trademark. You did it. How did this go on for years and no one has this trademark? Like, you would think someone would have had that and they'd be like, Max Caster, nah, you got to pay Mr. Perfect from 1985 or some shit. Or Vern Gagne or something like that. Like, you would think somebody would have had that.
I'm sorry, Vern Gagne would never have that title.
At one point, he was the best wrestler alive, Eddie. In 1964. Best wrestler alive, Vern Gagne. But I'm just saying, you would think somebody else would have had it. And I thought I would never see an AEW show start with Max Caster. Just going, oh, okay. But you know what? I didn't mind him getting his ass kicked.
Kane said, is Manny reading of ChatGPT for an AEW review? No, this is an actual review. I wrote notes. I painfully watched the show.
Manny, what do they have to do to get the ankle bracelet off? What do they got to do to leave house arrest?
I don't know. 50-50 women's wrestling and men's wrestling.
Ooh, come on, man. That's harsh. That's a penalty right there. They're never doing that.
They do it for one show. I allow them. Swerve says him and Ricochet are far from done. He's a firm believer in an eye for an eye. And Prince Nana tells him, why do you need to make it so personal?
All the time, boss. All the time. Personal. We need to worry about Moxley in the title. No. No, it ain't about that. I mean, what you call talking sense? You're talking nonsense. His house got burned down the first time.
Yeah. So Kane is taking the piss. He says, my condolences, obviously, for watching AEW. But at 4x speed, I hope. Only the matches. Literally
90% of the show. So they have this vignette that, with Nana interrupted. You think I would have reshot the vignette if someone interrupted me like Nana. And we're like, no, you got to change this differently.
Nah, it made sense that he'd interrupt him.
I just wish there was a sports equivalent of like someone going like, no, I don't want to win the Super Bowl. I need to get this motherfucker. I need to beat the Chiefs today.
No, but that's the same kind of thing as I'm in wrestling, but I don't want to be the world champion.
Yeah. No, it's the equivalent of. This is the equivalent of. I take everything. I wish people would stop making it personal, and I'm just trying to be a man trying to win a championship. If I keep making it personal.
So we get our first match of the night. It's Undisputed Era versus the Death Riders.
Excuse me, Manny. Don't make my lawyers jump in. Call them by their actual name.
Oh, the Undisputed Kingdom.
Yes. Don't let the lawyers get in. I mean, it's the same thing. It's the same thing.
It's the same thing. Do you know the only thing missing?
Bobby Fish.
Bobby Fish.
Yeah, Bobby Fish. Man, he rested. So last time I saw Bobby Fish, he looked rough. He had no hair. Gained about 80 pounds. I was like, man, Bobby Fish is done. But they come out here, and I guess they want a match on Collision. Thanks for the update, Dynamite, for this. That's the only reason I know. And they're now fighting for the Trios Tag Team titles against Moxie's crew, who always forget half the titles.
Yeah.
How come they don't hide their belts?
Don't know.
What's wrong with the philosophy here? Why don't they hide their belts? Does John ever go, Jesus, you got those things out? Put them away. Put it away.
Amongst the chaos of this match, Yuta low blows Kyle O'Reilly and then rolls him up for the win.
Oh,
and this is the first strike I have for the night.
Oh.
I mean, if you're the Death Riders, Marcus,
so
you're Moxley.
All right.
I'm whooping all three of their asses when they come back. Because how dare they run away when Daniel Garcia and 2.0 make the save?
Oh, yeah. Oh, we got him. Don't let me be in wrestling and some jobbers come out at me. We got him. You have to clothesline me over the top rope and show me that I'm tired. I can't whoop your ass. That's the only reason we ain't doing this.
Yeah.
It's the only reason. I go, if I'm Claudio, I go, oh, really? Wow. You're being up against every guy. Pat, you can be scared. You're a tiny little man. And you take forever to move.
I'm going to group this segment, these bits up together. MJF says Texas isn't a real state, and Dustin Rhodes isn't a real man. He suggests Dustin pray to the devil. Hangman interrupts him, tell him to get out. MJF wonders if he's got a crush on him, and he didn't realize Jack Daniels had a cologne. Hangman says, is that the best you got? Well, MJF went, you want something more dignified? Okay. Whatever this is, this ain't you. And you ain't got the stomach for it. He's been watching him week in, week out. Question every decision he makes like a lost puppy. He's lost his friends and his sanity because he wants an apology. And the joke is the fans believe in him.
The Falans?
The Falans.
The Falans.
The Falans.
Hangman looked like he wanted to cry. Told Renee, I don't want to talk right now.
You can't come in there all gung-ho and then be like, I got put in my place by some real talk.
Walk up to me in the middle of my interview and say, it's my interview time.
Figures, he said, is that the best you got? So he made MJF get actually more creative, and then he didn't like the answer, and then he cried. How ridiculous that is.
It does. But maybe we add that he interrupted MJF's interview.
Yeah.
Talk about this is my interview time. Clearly it's not.
It's not.
It's not. You cried.
So Dustin Rhodes versus MJF.
Okay, before you go, Manny, with this this match, I would like to add, do you remember last week previously on the Thursday Untitled Manny and Marcus show?
Yes,
Marcus created the
checklist. I'm pretty sure that it didn't hit the checklist yet, but I didn't write down what Dustin...
5 spots with the segment.
Do you know what? You explained that plus the promo Dustin caught, because I think it's more funnier that when you cover all the 5 points.
Okay. So number 1, Dustin goes, bitch. And I go, unnecessary cussing. Check. Right away. 55-year-old wrestler fighting young talent. And yes, refusing to be put over. I don't even know if that was on the checklist, but it's on there now. I didn't bring it with me. What else? Kicking out of unnecessary moves. That power driver that MJF hit. Dustin should have killed him. There's several other moves. The Shadow Dreams no sell. Being kicked in the nuts, only to kick out and just get up. Like, oh, what happened to his nuts? They should be ruined. If my nuts got kicked like that, I'll be screaming. By the way, and the referee being completely stupid with the chair. When MJF had it, was going to break his arm. He was over in that corner for like 7 minutes just doing nothing with that chair as MJF decides to hit Dustin in the nuts.
Yeah.
Dustin hits MJF in the nuts with Shadow Dreams. It was ridiculous. MJF wins. Obviously.
Can I ask a question, Marcus?
Yes.
Why did Dustin nearly push him to his limit?
Because everybody pushes everybody to the limit. This should have been as short as the main event or the Hurt Business in the match. This is ridiculous. MJF.
So he wins.
It's over.
Yeah. He defeats him in the crossface. And then after the bell, he puts Dustin in the armbar. Hangman makes the save. They square off. MJF looks to back away, but then takes Hangman down. As they have a full pull apart. They fight through the crowd. I need to point out how terrible was this security.
Absolutely one of the worst. But you know what? We've seen the decline. It's hard to find security, Manny, because you're allowed to beat them up and no repercussions. So I'm not taking this job. You're allowed to kick my ass and I'm making minimum wage? No, I'm half-assing it. If Hangman wants to get through to kill him, let him kill him.
Where are we now?
Fuck Dustin, by the way. Couldn't he have tapped? He could have tapped. Why he passing out to the crippling crossface? Just tap. What? You're not helping MJF by saying he couldn't even make you tap. It was just more like,
Marcus, let me tell you.
I'm old, I'm sleepy.
Let me tell you what happened.
That's my bedtime.
When anyone gets put in the crippler crossface, the actual crippler comes down as a secondary, like as a ghost, and he helps and applies additional force. Therefore, I believe he was fully gone, and Dustin has lost his soul too.
Yeah, it happened.
Nah, I'm not. I don't respect him. I don't respect him.
What did Dustin do to not give you your respect?
Off topic. What is this? Off topic, but I emailed an article on racist countries. It's surprisingly, but a slightly dry read. It would probably be better as a time waster on another day. Okay, thanks, Jimmy.
Well, you know what? Whenever we need to kill time, let's talk about racist countries.
Yep. Samoa Joe, Hook, and Shibata take on, I don't even know why I wrote their names, John Cruz, Aaron Solo, and Rosario Grillo.
All previous, all I think have priors. They're fighting the Ops, Manny, the Ops.
So they beat these three bums, and then Samoa Joe announced that their team is called the Ops because they always have problems, and the only solution is violence, which sounds very much like the Nation of Violence.
We had two members of Taz and Samoa Joe.
Yeah.
Legendary team. If only Taz lived long enough to see his team grow to this.
Yeah, but wasn't it always Taz, or it was either Taz one week or Samoa Joe the following week? They just get kidnapped in black vans.
Well, yeah, that was Samoa Joe getting kidnapped. He threw a towel at a man one time out of disgust.
Because Christian is hiding from them, from the Ops. Next week, it will be the Patriarchy versus the Ops. Which no
we think of the Ops. We think of the Ops as a name, and a group, and as an organization and a crew.
If you're gonna call yourself the Ops, I at least expect the other two people of the group. I mean, Shibata could probably hold his own, but I know his frailty with his neck. He can't even get cleared in Japan.
Can't have anything other than squash matches. Now he's in the team. Now he's still having squash matches. How do you still have squash matches when you're part of a team? God damn it, Hook. God damn it.
So, Marcus, normally we don't include this man, but the abomination of what happened was Chris Jericho versus Bandido in this showdown, which was awful.
Manny, see, you may call this awful. I call this thin. One, the joke of the bounty of the $100,000, and Brian Keith would have got the double, but Jericho would not have paid him anyway, so that's why he doubled it. He could have tripled it. He knew he wasn't winning that match. Two, who does Bendito plan on paying this bounty, and how do you get it? Do I just gotta catch him? Do I gotta beat him? What? How do you get the bounty?
I mean, but this is the point. If I was Will Hobbs,
I'm going for it.
If I was Will Hobbs, I would have just taken him out.
Yeah.
$200,000 is $200,000. I don't care if it's with Jericho or not.
I don't care. I want that money. It's easy money. He's a strong little guy, but at the end of the day, I shoot you in the leg. $100,000. You going to jail tonight. I would find it cool if it was Bandito's bounty. If you beat him, he'll give you $100,000. But I believe Jericho has the bounty on him.
Yeah,
just Jericho.
For reasons unexplained. So Megan Bain takes on Maya World. I believe that's her name. I heard Maya. Then I did not.
You don't say I believe that's her name. That is if that's your real name kind of response. Maya World. That's exactly what you said.
I did not like this match at all. I didn't like this match at all.
What is your problem with?
It was very, and maybe it's because I just don't like big person matches half the time. But like this had no flow. It was move, either pause or drag to set up next move. It was a dominant display. But it was just like nothing flowed. It didn't like like the Zarya match, which we'll get onto later against Akita Lyons. That flowed a little bit in terms of like
shit,
the way they moved from one move to another. It wasn't that much. It just flowed. Whereas this is just like I'm not too. It had nothing. So like I can't even really have a real opinion on Megan Bayne yet because I know they're trying to make her something, but like I don't have any real. Huh?
I'm going to write this down as soon as you finish this statement, man. Yeah, let's go into the history books. Go ahead, continue.
Yeah, I have no real. Is she good or is she not kind of vibe yet. I haven't made my decision yet internally.
Okay.
It feels like there's a lot. Yeah, it feels like there's a lot of hype going on behind there. So yeah, I'm not fully sure. I've not made my decision on her yet.
Okay. You done with your point, Manny? I'm going to end it with quotations. Okay.
Go on.
It's going to be a very long quotations word, but it's all wrapped up for evidence to say that Akita Lyons is better than Megan Bayne.
If you're gonna put words in my mouth,
that's the equivalent of what you said earlier. You said no. You remember how Akita Lyons and Zarya had their match?
No, I said Zarya first.
I like my wrestling. That's the way I like my wrestling. Akita's way. The big
I said Zarya first, and it's a good comparison because both of them do the F5.
It's true. I agree with that. But I do want this to be on the record of saying if this goes down the opposite way, because Megan, like you said, she has a lot of hype behind her. She is physically imposing. Like I didn't realize how big she was until she just towered over Statlander, and I was like, "Oh, Statlander, you're replaced. You're replaced."
So she has a standoff with Statlander. So, but like outside of that, what did you think of Megan Bayne's match?
It was fine. I didn't think much of it. It was a squash to me. I didn't pay much attention to it. I'll be honest.
Yeah. Then I think Tony Khan shit the bed because he put on 2 women's matches on Dynamite.
He must have lost control for a minute. Well, you know what? He's going to say, you know what? That first match doesn't count as 1 minute. He fit them all in 5 minutes. Goddamn bitch. You got 5 minutes. All of you. All of you.
So we get Chris Statlander versus Penelope Ford. Chris Statlander eventually wins with the Tombstone Power Driver, and then Megan Bayne hits him with the F5 after the match on the outside.
Yeah. That's what you get for standing her down. I mean, Statlander knew she had no business going out there that early.
Yeah.
Megan Bayne just won her match. You gonna come out that early? That's disrespectful. So you deserve your ass whooped. And so let's go with Manny. Let's start. I want this new chart going up for when Tony gets tired of women. This is the over or under 3 months for Megan Bayne before he gets tired of her. You never see her again.
No, I have a feeling.
It's called the Deanna Peraza rule.
I have a feeling of this, and you may have you add this to the quote.
Oh, God damn it.
I think Tony Khan is going to build Megan Bayne to be his next Britt Baker.
Oh, shit. So you got longer than the 3-month trend.
Yeah, I think longer than that. I think he's going to try and make her a star.
But isn't Mercedes his Britt Baker right now?
No, Mercedes is Mercedes. Mercedes has always been bigger than Britt Baker. Let's be real.
I know, I understand that, but I'm saying Tony's woman's favorite wrestler. I think that's his favorite right now.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, who you got?
I think Tony Storm makes him more money.
If she may make more money, but I don't think she's his favorite. I don't see Mercedes wrestling on Collision.
She might. She's starting wrestling indies now.
Money ain't doing but she only wrestles indies when she can win one of those belts.
Yeah, but she ain't won the House of Glory title. Why'd she go to House of Glory?
She has, I don't even know how many belts she has anymore. What's she have, like 6?
No, 4, isn't it?
I don't care.
But it's technically 3 because I don't believe that other one is real.
I can't prove it. I can't confirm it tonight. Are you talking about the New Japan Women's Strong title? That's technically not real either.
No, there's. Do you know she won 2 belts off Mina, the Rev Pro, and then this other one that says Queen of Southside. something. I don't believe that's a real title.
The investigation continues.
Where are we? Harley Cameron has a music video and then a promo.
I did not know it was going to be a music video and a promo, and I thought this was the best segment of all of Dynamite.
Well, I'm starting to really like Harley Cameron.
I am shocked how much. Yeah. I blame Soraya and everything else he was around. But now, I'm going like, this woman's talent is limitless.
Yeah.
It doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. So, I knew of her repping ability when she battled Max Caster and blew him out the water. For her to go from ventriloquist to rapper to I'm cutting serious wrestling promo about my hometown winning in Australia, and I go, oh my gosh, he's the real Joe Hendry.
Say her name. She's better than Joe Hendry. Let's just put it out there. She's better than Joe Hendry.
Well, we need to see the in ring first. I'm not saying Joe's the best in the ring.
Joe is boring.
No,
Joe is boring.
Yeah.
Joe is so boring in the ring.
Again, Elias or Elijah, whenever he's going by, has an argument with the world right now. I was better. All around, I was better. I was the better product.
Seriously, the fun of Joe Hendry ends after his entrances.
It ends after the in-ring turn. Maybe after some claps. But Elias has an argument. But yeah, Harley Cameron, what are you going to surprise me next? Because now you're doing Mandarin.
Mariah May also cuts a promo, but like I feel like she got blown out of the water by Harley Cameron's promo.
Yeah, Harley Cameron decided to do like a one-woman show.
Yeah.
Like she did Super Bowl halftime. I would watch the Super Bowl halftime show of Harley Cameron doing every talent or ability she has. She's like fucking Mystique or something, where she just switches. It's like, oh, she can do that now. Oh.
Marcus, I tell you one thing. I bet she does a hell at the ribbons at the Olympics. It's my favorite sport.
Sorry, people. For those listening to audio, Manny just got really emotional about ribbons. It's very sad. We don't even know the name of the sport. We call it ribbons.
We call it ribbons or ribboning.
Oh shit,
Marcus, I lost $100,000 betting on ribbons.
They're gonna break my legs. Many have people trying to collect. You just got cut, Marcus. I need money quick. They're gonna take the dog. They're gonna take the dog.
No one's taking you.
No one's taking you. I gambled too much on ribbons. For those who don't know, let me clarify. Ribbons is the Olympic sport. It's basically gymnastics, but they do the little spinning with the little stick, and they have a ribbon at the end. We don't know what it's called, but I would love to see the person gambling on that.
I want to assume it's gymnastics freestyle, but ribboning sounds so much more cooler.
Yeah. Let's move along.
People should be afraid during Christmas time when they have those rap stations.
Yeah.
I tell you, all those ribbons, that's not.
Eddie's a competitor there. He's like, I'm coming out of retirement.
It's the only time you see me do a flip.
Man has one flip a year. And he did it. One flip a year.
So.
It's like Lita coming out of retirement doing that one moonsault a year.
The Gun Club versus the Hurt Syndicate. The Hurt Syndicate win. But the main thing is, how terrified would you be if Brian Cage and Lance Archer came out of the thing looking at you next?
I would have looked at you. Let's say we won the match. Let's say me, you, and Eric are MVP, Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin.
Yeah.
I would have looked at you. I would have hoped you looked back at me. We would have both looked back at Eric. And then all look at the ramp. And then start holding our bellies and start laughing. They ain't never won a match. Come on, Abby. Come get me, bro. Come on. What is this? You gonna stand up on the ramp? What do you guys want? Probably not. You can eat both of you guys up.
Then I bunched these all together to end the Dynamite show. Cope and Jay White locked Marina Shafir in a room and steal the world title briefcase.
Can I interrupt right here? What the hell was Mox looking at? There's nothing but a wall and a door. For Ezra, he has to just be standing there, man. He was just standing there. There was nowhere for him to go. He's clearly, but Mox just walked by. I guess I'm just gonna go in here. What? And then the second thing, this just dawned on me. They don't have a locker room. They hang outside the building in their truck. Well, all of a sudden are they in a locker room? How did Edge know they were going to be in there? Or, I'm sorry, Cope. Or Adam Copeland, formerly known as Cope. How is your name supposed to be shorter when you have to say Adam Copeland, formerly known as Cope? That's what they say every single time.
This pisses off Mox, so Willow gets attacked by Marina Shafir whilst conducting an interview.
By the way, no one cared. No one cared. Willow got strangled to death. No one cared. No update. She got the business for no reason. No reason. Just existing. We're never going to learn what happened. She's like, I'm going to take some time off to go to Japan. For what?
To fix my neck.
Yeah, fix my neck. Apparently that's done. Rough day for Black History Month in the world of the Dynamites. All the black athletes got their ass whooped this week.
Well, except
the hurt business.
Yeah. Where are we? So Mark says Cope is playing with fire and he's a dead man walking. Followed by that, Cope and Switchblade cut some useless promo in the back saying just basically meet them in the ring.
Yeah. Cope is so old. He's I'm gonna, you guys come to the ring. If you care about this title, you come to the ring. And all that. I believe Moxley's whole thing is he cares about the title. I don't
like Cope's way of doing promos recently, where it feels like he's one, breaking the fourth wall all the time.
Yeah.
Two, it's like mansplaining everything to everyone.
Well, even when he brought out Spike, he was like, "You guys remember Spike, right?"
Yeah, exactly.
Friend, Spike. I'm going to open up this briefcase anyway with Spike. Honestly, when we're talking about old dogs in the ring, it doesn't get older than Edge, and I'm even including Jeff Jarrett and Dustin in that way. It seems like they just have more left in the tank or more to say. Even when Jeff Jarrett was just talking shit about MJF's mother, it's better than whatever Cope says. I just can't get down with it. Not any of it. Where was FTR this week? Why is it only Jay White? Why is Jay White his flunky?
So Mox comes out, talks gibberish, but says he will break Copeland's neck at Revolution. They get the briefcase back and stomp away at Cope, but Cope and Jay White eventually handle the Death Riders, and that was AEW.
Yep. That ending was terrible. I didn't like the ending at all.
It's bad.
I don't understand. There's really other ways to open a briefcase. He opened it in the dumbest way possible. Let me slam it shut. That's kind of the worst way to open a briefcase, I feel like. He's like a caveman. Oh, ooga booga, ooga booga, ooga booga. Like, it's ridiculous. Doesn't make sense. Nothing Cope does make sense. And then, me and Eric had a quick conversation about going to Revolution. We added the quote-unquote the boo-boo bear to the conversation. We don't know. It's up in the air. Eric said he needs to see what's on the card. And but he came to me like, you want to go? And I was like, what could be on the card that makes you go, oh, shit, I need to just go if you're going.
I feel like it's a waste of money.
Why? It's a cheap wrestling show. We don't get those in LA anymore.
Because realistically, you don't buy the ticket till like a week before. Realistically,
with
AEW, you shouldn't because all their offers of buy one get one free and all that stuff happen.
Yeah, you know they're gonna give in
a week before the show. It doesn't sell out. When does it sell out?
Yeah, so that was my expectation. I was like, we got all the time in the world. We got to the week of. if one decides you want to go. That's only not because the ticket's going to go away, but because we can plan ahead on how we're going to get there if we're going to call off work and whatnot. That's it. That's all you got to do. That was Dynamite. You know what? I give it a thumbs in the middle. There were parts that I liked, and then there were a lot of it that wasn't on the show that I didn't like. Where the fuck was your boy Kenny and Will? What's Will up to?
I don't know.
Why weren't they on the show? This is the go home show for he televised Grand Slam.
I don't know. None of it makes sense.
Yeah, like you would think that this show would have had all your major players and all your major storylines being talked about, but no, Kenny, the Callis family.
Kenny should have at least been on. Kenny and Will should have at least been on in a video package or something.
Yeah. Where was Tony? You think Tony would have had one go home practice for? She goes home to Australia to.
She's not actually Australian. She's from New Zealand.
I thought she was Australian.
And so is Jay White.
I know Jay White's New Zealand.
Yeah, Tony was born in New Zealand, but then raised in Australia. But you may think that makes her Australian, but no, it
that makes you Australian.
No, it don't.
That makes you Australian. You were raised there. I'm not gonna hold anybody there to that.
No. That's like me saying I grew up in New York, but I was born in the UK. I'm definitely gonna sound different. And definitely, I won't be accepted as, oh yeah, he's from New York. No, he sounds English.
No, if you were born, man, in wait, say it again. You were born in New York or born in the UK?
Born in the UK, raised in New York. That doesn't make me a New Yorker.
It made you a New Yorker.
No, it doesn't.
Because you know what? Your accent would have disappeared already. You would start talking about bacon, egg, and cheese and wearing Timberland boots and shit.
No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't.
You would have been talking about how Biggie is bad in Pac. You would have been at one of Diddy's freak-offs. All that shit that they do in New York. You see Manny courtside at Knicks games, you would have been a New Yorker. I'm
pretty sure the Diddy freak-offs happen in LA.
And that's definitely a New York thing. We don't do that here.
That's definitely an LA thing. And you know what, Marcus?
We don't do that freaky ass shit here. LA ain't doing no. We don't have enough baby oil to do that shit here.
And you know what, Marcus? You're too ugly to go to the freak-offs.
I can't believe I wasn't invited. Thank you, Dave. Moving on from that one. That was great. Everybody's doing it.
Yeah. Moving on from baby oil, we go to NXT.
What do you mean moving on? We're about the baby oil. This show has up. What are you talking about? Be careful, Eddie Thorpe, in front of those fires. Covered in baby oil.
Bailey takes on Cora Jade. Roxanne Perez comes out dressed as original Bailey.
Mm-hmm.
And then Cora Jade defeats Bailey. Ava makes it a triple threat. Makes the triple threat into a fatal four-way.
Yeah. Ava, I don't understand how you praise. How you allowing this interference? You could just kept the match the same. I don't know why you're rewarding Cora for cheating. Essentially, her distracting Bailey.
Roxanne came up for no reason.
Yeah, I mean she is rogue. I mean they have separated. This is a rogue attack. You know what? You convinced me, Manny. Ava is a great general manager.
She is not a great general manager.
She made the right decision here.
Zarya and Zalruka are talking. And then
Stop right there. Just stop. I'm sorry to interrupt these notes, but Manny, you have to stop. Did you notice it?
Did I notice what?
Oh, you didn't notice it. This has been something that's been going on and been bugging me for years. This is 2.0 stages. They changed the locker rooms, Manny. There's new names back there. It's no longer Fallon Healy. Yeah, it's no longer Fallon Healy, Roxanne Perez, and Last Legend, and Gigi Dolan. They updated it.
Maybe it's a different locker. Maybe it's a different locker room.
Nah, it's the same locker room. It's the same corner they shoot in all the time. They changed it. It was So Roca. It was what's her name? Sweet. Kalani Jordan.
A toot to Sweet. my life.
For those who don't know, Tooth the
you
Sweet is
know-
Kalani Jordan.
You know what Tooth the Sweet
I didn't like it.
could be anyone.
Well, you know what? It could be anyone, man. But you know what? We'll be back real soon with that.
Marcus, for our next show on Tuesday, please just take any screen grab from the show and then put the tagline of Tooth the Sweet. So I have one of me like, "Rah!" and then the name tag of Tooth the Sweet, and then you follow me like, "Rah!"
Tooth the Sweet.
Um,
For those who don't know, Tooth the Sweet joke is a thing that I saw. And it just means we'll be right back in France. And I thought it was Kalani Jordan's name in France. Because I'm an idiot. That's what
and you know what? It first started with NXT.
Huh?
It started with NXT. That's when we
Yeah.
first noticed it.
Yeah. It started with the first, what was it, PLE or it was the episode? First episode.
Yeah, and then it happened. It was the first episode of NXT
after Netflix. The Netflix.
after Netflix. Yeah. So Nikita butts in when Soul suggests a training session for both for Zarya and her. Nikita suggests imagine me at the beach. They both say no. She responded, "How about you touch some?"
Yes. What an insult! Go touch some grass. Oh, shit.
Wait. How about you touch some grass instead of sand? One win doesn't make you a tag team. First of all, how do you know?
How do you know? How do you know? You never win.
When have you been in a successful tag team?
Big Cat Nikita Lyons, as you're being known as Big Cat.
Pause. When did that happen? When did that happen?
I call her the Big Cat. I don't know. Well, today I was like, she touching grass. She called herself the Big Cat. This woman has ideas. So, she's never won a match. And yet she's over here talking like, that'll make you a tag team champion.
Since her knee injury, she hasn't won. No, wait, she did win a match.
Yeah, I think she beat Petrovic, right?
Yeah, or someone of the ilk.
Yeah, and then also on her, on the Nikita, the Big Cat's lane here. Fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say about her.
The Big Cat also suggests that Sol Roca is holding back Zarya. Then Zarya went. I have you know she's very athletic. and then she challenges Zarya for a match.
Yeah. Shout out to the Big Cat though.
No.
What, Manny, on this show you said she's better than Megan Bay already. She had a better match.
Yeah, but
So
as you know,
Big Cat won, Megan Bay 0.
No, as you know, these power rankings can change.
I don't think this is changing.
Let's just talk that match. Zarya Spears and F5's Nikita Lyons. Booker T was in full support of Big Cat Keita.
Yeah, it's the Big Cat. It's the Big Cat.
Oh no, Big Cat Keita, you got to kick out earlier.
I don't know if it was to call her the Big Cat, but I was thoroughly entertained by this match, and I will say this is the best Nikita Lyons match I've ever seen. Not saying much. No, that's not saying much. But
so
I was just enthralled with her calling herself the Big Cat. But once she told her to touch grass, I was done. I was done. You gonna touch grass? Don't tell me to do that. I don't even know what that means.
Didn't mean to stay grounded or some bullshit like that.
I don't know. I saw on one of her Instagram. She was like, "Oh yeah, I'm out here touching grass one day," and I was like, "What is she doing?" And that kept going.
Yeah, but Marcus, you have to separate Nikita Lyons on NXT from Nikita Lyons on Instagram because Nikita Lyons on Instagram is a hippie.
Yeah, I think that's what she's bringing in.
But Nikita Lyons on NXT is a sassy black woman from the 60s.
Wait, was she doing her hippie that she's still a black woman, man? It's a black hippie.
No. It's like a white woman telling you about crystals.
You know what, Manny? You know what? I had enough. Go touch some grass. Let's move on to the next segment. Go touch some grass.
No. You can't tell me what to do. Obafemi comes out. Says Grayson Waller and Austin Theory's ego will be their greatest downfall. So both of them come out. They hype each other up and state both of them they both state that they will win the NXT title. So Oba's like, oh, so both of you are going to be NXT champion. So they start taking shots. They look like they're going to fight, but it was all a clever ruse as they get in shots and take down Obafemi.
So was it a ruse the whole time, or did they decide, hey, you know what, let's jump them? It seemed like they got personal.
No, it seemed like do you know what? We'll take out the big man and then we'll work on our differences together. Like every triple threat that happens. We'll take the big man and then we'll fight it out.
All right. Here we go, Manny. Me and you. Triple threat match, Obafemi, Vengeance Day. What's our plan? Who's going to be world champion, and what's our plan?
So I obviously think I'll be world champion, but I know also in your mind that you will think also you will be world champion.
You know what, Manny? You think of me as a very selfish person. I'll allow you to be champion. Go ahead. No. What's our plan?
So we take him over. We throw him over the top rope, which not easy for the two of us.
Yeah, so, we're making our ass kicked.
For comic relief, what we're gonna do is lift the leg over the top rope like the Royal Rumble eliminations, and take about 2 minutes before we get him over the top rope. And then somehow we need to put him through that announce table.
And brother, I mean, with my basic moves and Manny's high flying stuff, we got him. Man, he can be doing drop kicks and shit, and I can go low high. Oh, I agree with strategy, but I don't believe we can take him out with weapons, and I don't believe we have the stamina to keep it up for long. So what we're going to have to do is immediately start with the Pat Patterson strategy of bringing cheers to the ring.
I have a plan.
Yes, and try to hit him as soon as we can. One of us got to get him. And then we repeatedly hit him. Then we go to the outside. And then we roll him around the table because I believe the two of us together still won't be able to lift him. So we will roll him over to the table, dump the table over, and Manny, I'll allow you to pin me for the 3. And that way we can go to the next pay-per-view and fight each other.
No, I know how we do this. We take him down. We get him to the ground. I think we're both heavy enough, combined. You know, when they announce us as a tag team and they do that combined weight.
Yeah, that's 900 pounds.
If one of us takes his legs and lies on his legs, and the other one just bonsai drops him, he ain't getting up. How's he going to kick out?
You say bonsai drop him?
Yeah.
So you're going to get his leg, hold on to me, no matter where we at in the ring, and then one of us is going to have to jump across the ring and land a perfect bonsai drop.
So, given that I'm allegedly the more athletic, given that I'm the more athletic one, what will happen is you do the world's biggest slam, world's strongest slam, or the warrior splash onto his legs. Okay.
Man, I can't lift this fucking guy. He's 6'3", 300 pounds. I can't handle him. Okay,
we do the oldest trick in the book then. Who's better at talking shit, me or you? Who's better at talking shit, me or you?
I don't know. Depending on the moment.
I think you are.
Okay, I accept it then.
So I don't know. You stand in front of Obafemi and you talk shit to him in the middle of the ring. I go behind him, kneel behind his legs, and then you shove him.
Okay. So the old school yard trick.
Yeah.
So, Manny, if I'm Oba in this situation, as soon as I start talking, Marcus begins to start crying. So like, Manny is still bent over. Ready for the push. Oba goes with the other one, looks down. You give him that little cartoon smile. He grabs you and then just throws you up. We're getting fucked up.
That's spam.
I know. How'd you know that?
Well, I saw wetsuit and I was like, who? When have we ever talked about wetsuits on here?
You never know.
Javon Evans is cleared, but the doctor states he could end up with 6 months more damage and potentially being medically disqualified for the rest of his career.
Am I cleared or am I not, man? I'm not cleared if I end up with more damage.
And then
Shitty doctor.
to still have the match and promote it even makes him sign a waiver of, you know, it ain't WWE's fault if you die.
Shady, even with the shady business tactics. Here you go. If you die,
Your fault. You chose to do this.
If he knocks your draw off and throws it in the toilet, so you, man, we got no control over this.
I don't actually know what happened in that Eddie Thorpe video package.
He was talking in front of the fire and challenged him to a strap match.
Okay.
But I don't understand why Eddie has to talk to me either on roofs or something has to be burning. I don't understand why he's acting like this.
How he gets his message across. I literally fell asleep on the sofa while watching this next match.
Oh.
We fell asleep on the sofa. Hank and Tank versus NQCC versus Briggs and Inamura.
Yeah. This is a great match, Manny.
No.
This is the Hank and Tank match of all time. Inamura had one of the best matches I've ever seen. Briggs showed me something. I was actually invested into this match for no reason. And you may think my tone and my inflection right now is sarcastic. It is 100% not. I was in there. I was in this match.
You need to stop because he was bouncing on that top rope as if he was going to do something impressive. All he did was basically this.
Yes. But you know what? The way his back arched, man, he looked like a reverse McDonald's logo. The way he arched in the air. I respect. That was a lot of stomach falling down on somebody. A lot of stomach. I'm gonna say I enjoyed this match. I know you fell asleep on it. I don't know if you went back to go watch it, but they had a really good match, and I was like, oh. I didn't honestly know who was gonna win. I thought, obviously it seemed like, Briggs and Stomach Man. I can't.
Stomach Man. His name is Inamura.
Inamura. See, at least I had a couple of anything racist. I decided to go for his weight. Oh, Jesus!
Are you awake?
He's alive. He's alive. This guy's gonna save the channel.
It's Ric Flair. What are you talking about?
Woo. Manny, I don't want to see Ric Flair in your lap like that and him going down like that. Oh no, Rick, don't do it. You don't need the money that bad.
So this is actually Rika, but we've renamed her for the purpose of the show. Her show name is Doggy Allen.
Doggy Allen.
Where you going?
We'll try to climb Niagara Falls. Not Mount Everest.
I don't know what to do. This dog is moving.
Tosses in the river, Manny, just like I do mine.
No. And don't you your feet, Marcus, when you want to be your dogs.
Yeah. Oh.
You want to go down? You want to go down? Just go. Wee. Say hello.
Manny, when you get your own real dog, you're going to have to name the Tooth of Sweet.
But that could be your French name.
Jack, maybe like one of your French girls. Like we had to close
about. Where are we? So Fraxium said that they finally deserve a title match. Where are you going?
Yeah. I mean, they only teamed up one time together and had one match together.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess you guys deserve it. I guess it. But you know what they did? I thought this was a good match again. I thought, Fraction beat everybody else.
Yeah, but maybe it's time they bring another tag team.
The Hardy Boys.
Maybe.
Oh
But
God! I thought this was gonna be a real comment, but this was nothing. You bastard!
this is what happens when you believe in the when you start believing in the.
Please, people, join the chat. I can't just trust spam.
Do you remember back in the day when all we had was spam comments?
Yep. Now we get
We were
one or two a
looking
week.
for them hot girls.
Yeah. Ooh, tons of hot girls. Likey. Oh, get out of here.
So
You
JDC,
whore.
aka Fandango, takes on Lexus King. King runs the ropes, causing JDC to fall on his balls, and hits an elevated coronation for the win.
Yep. Good match. Solid match.
Yep.
I do
it
miss
was okay.
Fandango. It was okay. Yeah. I'm not blown away by it. Like the tag match previously was a good match. This one was like, it's all right. It was there.
So Jada Parker and the new Kalani Jordan argue with Fallon on who should get the next title shot, where Ashanti the Adonis argues the case for the lady no one can remember, Carmen Petrovic.
She'll be both of y'all.
Thing is though, he said my girl. He never even said her name. So I feel like a name tag should have came up because no one knew.
I thought Alicia Keys should have came up and you don't know my name.
Which Fallon tells them.
Look like I could do that show with some Porter collard greens and hot chocolate for breakfast.
I'd turn up to breakfast with hot chocolate. What are you talking about?
Hot chocolate and collard greens?
Not collard greens.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense, Manny.
Well, maybe during Black History Month. Maybe. That's a Black History Month breakfast special.
Yeah, Manny gives back. Manny gives back to the community. You need collard greens for breakfast with hot chocolate. Because this is what all the black people eat.
And then Trick Williams agrees to the strap match because Eddie will have to look at him in the eyes while he whoops that ass.
You better wear Trick. Black History Month is right on you. You can't get whooped like this.
Yeah, you can't. This is when Ricky Stark debuts.
This weekend.
Yeah, Ricky Stark debuts on NXT. He says, if this is the hottest brand, you need to see the hottest free agent right now. Well, the hottest free agent lasted probably less than 24 hours.
You were bound by WWE. You did exactly what Tony thought you would do.
He is
like
here.
One of those things where, let me open the door a little bit. I'm not going to run away.
He is here.
I'm not going to run away.
I don't even know. I don't even know what this means, but sound fixie.
Be careful, Manny. You also sound like Elon Musk or some shit.
He is here to turn this place upside down. Everyone is begging the question: when will the revolution be televised again? Well, I'm here, ain't I?
So he's here.
Yeah, Andre Chase.
I was shocked when he walked out. I'll be honest. I was really shocked. I was like, oh, there he is.
Yeah, I thought at least it would have been a couple of days or weeks.
There was a few people, as he was walking through the concessions, some guy casually walked by him and was like, the fuck? You can see him looking. Ricky, stop! He's doing here. Ricky!
I like rewatching the footage and watching the kid fail to get his autograph or picture because he moved away too quickly. It was funny to me.
That kid's gonna be like, we got that for the rest of his life. I'm an idiot. But he seems to be this plan. He was always gonna come to WWE. This is the proof it was always happening. The WWE universe or their wrestlers all brought the joy with them and saying, congratulations, Ricky, and all his peoples that have been supporting him even when he was in AEW. Looked like he just got out of jail. It was like, oh, Ricky's out.
Andre Chase seems to be getting lured into gambling again by those two other dudes.
Yeah. Come on, got Chase to Chase. You ain't got no school anymore. Right. Got emotional. Where are his people, though?
Do you know what? It's quite good. I feel really good that in 2025, I mean, we're 6 weeks in. I ain't seen no goddamn Thea Hell.
No.
I don't think I've seen her since November, but this is even better.
You ain't seen her since they lost. They lost
Yeah.
to Chase U.
So long, farewell.
That girl's done nothing to you, Manny. Nothing.
Yeah, neither did Lamandrina, but same manifestation, same energy. She's gone. She's gone.
Now you have room for all the heart for the big cat.
I have
Big
a
Cat's my
dog for
favorite
evil.
wrestler.
This dog's here for evil. Gee, we gotta get rid of Thea now. Yeah.
My favorite thing about the big cat now being in my top 5 favorite women wrestlers now because she's going by the big cat.
I didn't even know you had a top 5. First off,
don't worry about it. Top 5 favorite wrestlers in the world. Nikita Lyons is entered.
Harley Cameron, Nikita Lyons,
Carrie Cross.
Favorite female wrestlers, Carrie Cross.
I didn't realize you said female. I just meant top 5 period.
The Beast Mortos.
The Beast Mortos. And
Penta.
who am I missing?
Penta. You can't forget Penta.
No, I already forgot. He's already in the past. He's already in the past.
You can't give up on your favorite luchador. Oh, that new mystery group apparently has got what's the guy with the glasses? Dion Lennox.
Dion Lennox, yeah, that's what he gave up. He was like, I'm done.
Yeah, and now we got a group. I don't think so.
Can't wait to hear Big say, Book, that's Dion Lennox, Book. We haven't seen him in a long time. Great.
And then the book goes, he goes by Theodore now, or some other nonsense name, like the Retribution had.
Yeah, and then Corey gonna chime in. I really wish I don't work here anymore.
well,
I'm still stuck.
He could be going to TNA, as Josh Matthews has left as well, hasn't he?
Yeah, but Josh Matthews hasn't did anything on commentary in a long time. It's been Tom Phillips, man. And
oh yeah,
and the Drama King. What's his name? Aiden English.
Aiden English. So Ridge Holland takes on Tony D in a steel cage for the North American title. Izzy Dame pulls out a crowbar. Stack throws it in the ring. Rich grabs hold of it, but Tony D gouges his eyes out and then hits him with a spine buster for the win. Izzy Dame, with Sean Spears watching on like a cuck, nails Tony D with a crowbar as they take out Tony D. Huh?
That was unnecessary.
It wasn't even in the notes. That's the worst part.
You were like, it needs to be added. Who wrote these notes? Oh, I did? I forgot.
There was such a like quick ad lib as I was reading the sentence. So the family get taken out at the end of the show.
Yeah, Izzy Dame's strategy, I guess, worked. I don't understand her whole plan. Like, what if the Don would have lost? What are they doing? Do they do the same attack?
Probably.
And they just attack Ridge?
They have been lurking.
Poor Ridge. I thought we saw the cage match. What do you think of Don, Manny?
He's all right, but like I don't think that gimmick ain't gonna work on the main roster. Like not like if he goes, because he'll have to go up with other people for that to work. And all three of them, or the other three, are not ready to go up onto the main roster.
Yeah, Manny, here's where I agree with you. And I thought about this during the cage match with the Don, and I was like, gimmicks like the Don don't exist in modern day wrestling. Back in my day, wrestlers all had jobs, or they had other occupations on the side of wrestling. It was their side business. Their side hustle was wrestling and becoming world champion. Everybody else had other motives. And the Don,
even the Undertaker had a job.
Yeah,
he was carpeting.
Yeah, he was doing some carpeting and Undertaker. He was working hard. Man had 3 jobs.
I mean, I loved those promos against him when he was actually carving the casket.
Yeah,
while chatting shit at Kamala.
Well, he wouldn't be saying, Paul be talking, he'd just be carving, then he'd just come in. Rest in peace. It'd just be so cool. So cool. Anyway, now he can't stop talking. But if you know what, if his podcast was him carving a coffin while he was doing it. Oh man, that'd be the best podcast on the land.
Yeah, it would.
But I was thinking of another thing, Manny. So what if we gave the current rosters of WWE or AEW or whoever 90s gimmicks? Like, what would their 90s version of themselves be? They have to have a job at this point.
Mox
So
has just
let's
been
say
alcoholic.
that's the first you went to. The man who's actually an alcoholic. You said, you know what? Let's go all the way with that. Yeah, let's finish that. Let's finish the story. Let's put him in AA meetings. He has to come out there with his cheap bottle of whiskey and staggering. I mean, because they got to go full gimmick.
Yeah. Well, give me some names. I'll give you some jobs.
Well, I was gonna say this for a different show. We can say it for a different show.
Okay.
Sometime.
Okay. Let's do that.
It was not meant to be done here. But I was just saying, we give somebody just Duggan's gimmick and shit, fuck around. But turn John Moxley to a real alcoholic man is low, even for you. You know what? Get your party down. That's your gimmick. We don't know if you're gonna show up or not. Oh, you're a hawk for the Lisa Doom.
And what a rush that would be.
Ooh. Way to bring us back. Well, that concludes our week, though. But who won? Who won?
I can see AEW trying to pull the ship back into line, but let's just say Grand Slam was a pay-per-view. They ain't sold me on nothing to watch that.
No, I don't even know when it comes on. I know it comes on after All-Star Weekend sometime.
Yeah.
That's just if you're gonna do a big show, you can't do it like that. You just can't. Like, it's coming on sometime. We don't know when All-Star Weekend is gonna be over, but just know we'll be on right after.
They made that decision to put it then. They could have had any other time.
Yeah.
It's not like NBA don't announce that they're doing the All-Star Weekend at this particular time.
Yeah, they know it for a year. But then again, they thought it was going to be a pay-per-view, which, you know what, if it was a pay-per-view, I would be like, okay. They booked it that day. It's different type of media. But if it's coming on right after the NBA All-Star stuff, people ain't going to want to sit in front of their TVs. One, if this All-Star, they're going to watch it, then they're going to turn off their TV after.
Yep. Where are we?
Oh.
Yeah, Collision.
Wait, who's our show? So, what's your favorite show this week?
NXT. I had more fun with NXT.
Yeah, same.
I mean, when you got big cat Keita walking around.
Yeah, big cat going around. It's doing things. Telling people to touch grass. But now that has concluded the normal portion of the show. We are now switching over to something else.
Oh, the silly side of the show. Okay.
Yeah, no, god damn it. Anyway.
Wait, I can fix that. There.
Okay.
Now do it.
But that's not supposed to be up. We're supposed to do an eye exam. Manny, there's a graphic made for you that doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
I don't even know where it's at. Did I just delete it?
No, you uploaded it onto our channel page. You didn't upload. You did this on a separate one.
Whatever. So
zero preparation.
Ready?
Oh, no. Oh,
yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. We're giving Manny an eye exam, everybody, and that's what that balloon means. To see if Manny is seeing straight in the wrestling world. Because in the world of wrestling, you know what? Tribalism comes in. And people are blinded by their tribalism. Or blinded by history and time. Today, we're going to correct Manny's vision. Manny, you're going to see 2020 for the first time after this. Are you ready? But first, you have to do the balloon to see if you have glaucoma.
This is actually the most blurriest image ever, you know?
No, Manny, that's your eyesight? That is your eyesight. So, Manny, I need you to look directly at the balloon. Okay? Are you looking directly at the balloon?
Yeah.
I'm about to blow into your eye. That's what it feels like every single time I spit in your face. Just Why do this? So, example of the way this is going to go, Manny, you tell me which is your favorite. Is it 1 or 2? It's basically a toss-up of what you want. And if there's other options for a lens, I will do it. So, for example, this is 1, and this is 2.
Ugh.
This is 1. This is 2. Which one are you going with?
1.
Oh, obviously, Man United. That makes the most sense. That was an obviously good example, and I truly picked a character as I knew. I knew which one. Now we're going to our actual real one. Manny, I'll bring you this gentleman right here.
Okay.
Ah,
Yep.
Tricky start. That's 1.
Wearing a pearl necklace.
Or 2.
Oh. Oh. Are we talking current day Rock? Or are we talking The Rock Legacy? Or are we talking?
I'm talking just in general, The Rock. You get all of it.
Oh, come on, Marcus. This is a standard 2.
This is standard 2, right?
Yeah.
But you do have the option of 3.
Oh.
So let me give you your options. 1 or 2. 2 or 3.
I was gonna say 2, 1, as in the Ricky Starks, and then 3 LA Knight.
Because this is how you would answer your favorite.
Well, I would never choose LA Knight, even if my sight was clear.
So again, was it 1 or 3?
1.
You have to choose. You go 1. So you go Ricky Starks.
Yeah.
All right. So Betty, we're going to a new. Kevin, let me check your eyes. Let me go 1.
Oh, shapes.
Or 2.
It's not fair because 1 is built like 2.
1 or 2. For the audio listeners, I apologize. This is mostly a YouTube skit. You have to be able to see it. Right now, the picture of Shane Taylor up, and he's going against a pen.
Fair.
So 1 or 2.
Again, I'm picking 2 because at least 2 is firm and doesn't jiggle, whereas 1 jiggles.
Yeah, this one looks fresh. It looks really fresh.
Yeah.
All right, so Manny, I'll give you this one. 1.
Okay, the boat.
Oh shit! I don't have the whatever. Or 2. There was a middle ground here, but I didn't upload it. It's all right.
Wait.
Whatever.
Wait. Why that particular picture of the lunch lady?
It's the first one that came up when I put lunch lady.
Of all the lunch ladies you could have had.
It was Chris Farley's lunch lady. So 1.
So what was the middle ground?
2. The middle ground was Mrs. Trumbull for Matilda, which I guess I didn't upload or something.
Marcus, I'm telling you now, Miss Trunchbull from Matilda would be the Roman Reigns of the women's division.
So, well, these 2 options here. So, are you going? We could go with Miss Trumbull if you want.
I'm going with Miss Trunchbull.
Yeah, or whatever her name is. Yeah. That's what was meant to be in the middle of this. That's why I freaked out when I went, what the hell? It's not
Miss Trunchbull would have. This was
going to be last.
Miss Trunchbull would be the undisputed world heavyweight WWE champion.
She'll put him in the chokey. So if he finishes.
Marcus, I don't believe any of these 2 can launch a kid for miles.
No. All right, next one. Manny, 1.
I love you, Solo.
Or 2.
1.
Okay. Well, but hold on, let me do this option. 3. Or 2. Or 1, sorry.
1. Still.
Okay. So since you go here, so 1 or 4?
Oh. He's not even on the bloodline family tree, isn't it? Is he?
He is. He was there. He is there.
Well, it's still 1. Cousin. It's still Jacob.
It's still Jacob. Okay, so you go 1. Man, it was a good surprise. Although he looks more like Karrion Kross than anybody that knows.
He looks like Crush with a Jericho.
You're just saying that because what he's doing with his hands right now.
No, look at his face. Look at his face.
I see Karrion Kross.
I see the what was his name?
Crush. Dakota from Hawaii.
That's it.
But you know what, Manny? This shows that you need to continue this eye exam because we need to fix this. Here we go. There's a 1.
Okay, Joe Hendry.
Here's a 2.
Ding. Hello, my name is Elias.
So 1 or 2?
2.
Ooh. Okay. 2 or 3.
You can't do that. That's illegal. That's an illegal move, sir.
That was not an illegal move.
That is a red flag.
I will show you the red flag coming up soon.
You can't. You can never. You can. This man wants to go for a world title. Of course, it's him.
Manny is currently looking at Double J Jeff Jarrett right now.
Yeah, JEFF.
So you going Jeff?
Yeah, but people, he's not showing. He's not even telling you the picture he's showing. It's him in a white coat with big 2 J's on it, and then a hat, then a cowboy hat with 2 J's on the top of it. This is
vintage.
This is 98 Double J Jeff Jarrett.
This is Baby Tonight Jeff Jarrett.
This is Tennessee Lee coming out with Jeff Jarrett.
Okay, so what is that? That's 3. Okay, so you go with 3. You're going with 3. Okay. Well, what if I give you 4?
3. And let me tell you why.
That doesn't entice you. That doesn't entice you.
And let me tell you why. The Honky Tonk Man, for me, has never even been relevant unless Santino was saying his name. The Honky Tonky Man.
Okay. So you're going back with Double J, right? So you're going with 3.
Yeah.
But Manny, so I'll show you 4. What if I show you 5?
That's 5. 5, Marcus. 5. It's the same outfit, and it's the same. It's probably the same day. 5.
Yeah.
Because he got the horse.
It's not the horse. The horse makes a difference. So your eyesight is correct, Manny. That's really good. We're really getting to the bottom of this. Here we go. 1.
Oh no, Lamborghini.
Or 2.
2.
Okay.
You showed me 2 pictures of Lamborghini, right?
That's what you can say they're the same, Manny. You do have the option. Just say they're the same.
Yeah.
So the same.
Yeah.
So we get through it. Okay. So what about 2 or 3?
I just want to say, the Jets are pieces of shit by saying thank you, Aaron Rodgers, today for the 2 seasons because he gave us nothing.
Nothing.
Actually, wait, Marcus. He did give me a great time on that one Patriot game where I was in attendance. That was the best game. That was the best Jets game I've ever seen.
I think he's goated for that. And you know what, man? He did run off the American flag that one night.
Okay, so I will say 3.
Okay. 3 or 4.
I would say 4.
Oh,
he won more games than Aaron Rodgers.
He did, didn't he?
Yeah.
But he still more welfare money than Aaron Rodgers.
Well, he did, and he also he had sent pictures of his dick out to someone.
Yeah, he did a lot.
Brett did a lot.
Well, that was 4 pieces of trash, man, to show you. But now we get to the final slides. This is the real one. This is 1.
Oh.
This is 2.
That's not fair.
Why? They're both named Hook.
Yeah, it's not fair because immediately I naturally am gonna pick Hook, Captain Hook,
Yeah,
and then
respect.
there's a
Jesus.
double meaning behind it now because of that other picture we have with the three kids with goatees.
Yeah. So which one? One and two?
Two.
Two? Okay. Respect. What about if I give you three? You already know where this is going. He's already done. Or four. Three. Or four.
Four.
Randy, congratulations. You have passed your eye exam. Your eyesight has never been clearer, ever.
The show is ridiculous.
The show is ridiculous. And
Wow.
that was our eye exam.
I've been Lord Manny Hayes. This show was completely ridiculous.
The graphic appears now.
It was terrible. Yeah, so I've been Lord Manny Hayes. The show was ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm marking the grand finale. It does not need to go those extra 26 minutes.
Marcus has also got a new gimmick, the optometrist.
Yes. I can see everything. You know, it'd be fucked up if your optometrist couldn't see. Like, damn, man.
Well, I don't trust them if they have glasses on, first off.
You can prevent yourself? It's like going to a dentist with bad teeth. What the fuck is your deal? Damn, that has to be bad to be a dentist with bad teeth. Going like, oh, what the fuck, man?
Hey, dentistry is a scam, man.
It is.
My two cousins are dentists, but they're still scammers. Why does it cost that much to remove a tooth?
I don't know. I really don't. There's no explanation. It's my tooth. You're coming in with it's not like you're using state-of-the-art technology to rip it out. You're ripping it out. You're drilling and ripping.
Yeah, no, I had a guy. So I had one of my wisdom teeth being taken out. Mm-hmm. This boy, he's struggling to get it out. So at one point, I'm on the chair. I don't want to wake her up. I'm on the chair. He's got his foot on the chair and he's pulling.
Why? That's too much. Come on, Jack. Come on.
I'm gonna get some more leverage.
Pull this shit out. It's ridiculous that dentistry hasn't evolved to be less painful and basically the same thing that cave people were doing back in the day. Just get it out.
Why haven't they got to the point where there's a laser that can turn it to dust or something?
Yeah, or chop it down piece by piece, but nope, it's pure pain. All right, what's this guy gonna need? I'm gonna need a wrench. All right, you know what we're gonna do? I'm not a very good one. Let's put a string on the tube and slam the door to get it out of there.
And then what's up with the injections that you look like a fool? I mean, you don't. Oh yeah, rinse your mouth. How?
Oh,
How?
oh.
I can't even feel anything.
Okay. What is that? No, stop! Get away with murder. Anyway, I think we should conclude the show. It's an hour and a half.
Yeah, we
Peace out.
So like the video, subscribe if you haven't. We'll be back. I don't know if we're doing a Saturday show or just a Vengeance Day watch along.
I think it's gonna be a Saturday show because I don't think Eric is doing a Vengeance Day. I don't know what's happening.
We could probably skip Vengeance Day probably then.
Well, our spoilers is just gonna be Open February retains. Bailey loses. Julia wins, right? Because 4-way, Julia's in there.
Maybe.
By the way, Stephanie McKeer with a nice threat to Julia. Yeah, after I win this, I'm gonna kick your ass too. And then she kept walking away. I was like, go back to that. Go back to that. He was talking spicy.
Stephanie McKay is just mean.
It's like, oh, I'm gonna take your title, Julia. Oh yeah. Sorry, looking past the North American title.
So
right.
we'll be back Saturday. We out. Peace.
Yeah.
You know, without the hat and everything, I look more disgusted in this picture.
You can smell the people there, Manny.
Well, I can definitely smell that thing on the thing next to you.
Come on! God damn it!
Yeah, that girl next to it, it got headphones on to block out the smell sensors even in her ears.
That could be her daughter. Leave her alone.
Marcus, she smells like sour cream. I can tell you that for sure.
Jesus. You know, I should have took her out. If I knew you were going to attack her like this, Manny, I would have took her out. You ain't shit.
If
arrogant asshole, how dare you?
You know, in this picture,
your white supremacy shirt back there.
In this picture, Roxanne and Harley Cameron look like a toot the sweet.
Yeah.
that looks like a toot the sour.
Jesus. Get the show! Manny's getting this canceled.
What did you say?
He's an abusive Manny, not mine.
They are your views, and you know it too.
I think she's a beautiful BBW.
And on that bombshell.
Yeah, how you like that? That's my girl.
You could. Do you know what?
NXT 2 nights ago.
You know what? You can do better. I know for a fact you could do better than that.
The woman has my heart, man. Leave her alone. I gave her a ring. I'm off her in the ring.
Yeah, an onion. You gave her an onion ring.
I'm leaving you alone. There's a ring pop, damn it.
Oh, we out. Peace.
America right there.